Alright, since the August 8th Direct, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has proven its legitimacy that it is the most content-packed game on the planet since probably the likes of Witcher 3 and Skyrim. Smash Ultimate will be the ultimate, no pun intended, party brawl experience ever created. However, one thing sparked a huge ass debate on Twitter and within the Smash community. Sakurai during the Direct showed off a new gameplay mechanic to where we will finally get a final Smash meter. That being said, I'm here to debate this controversy on if the final Smash meter should be legal or should it just downright be banned. Now I'm going to keep it a stack. I'm a fan of having fun. I like having fun. I don't care. Whatever make things hype, if I'm all for it. However, I'm going to break it down and ask some psychological questions and thoughts that I want you guys to think about before saying you may want it tournament legal. And I'm going to be okay with it being fun and a nice mechanic for the game. However, I do think that some will be better than others, and there's a lot of more parameters that go around to it. And I also want to bring up one positive and one negative thing that I agree and disagree with some of the debates that I've seen for legalizing the final Smash meter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, here's a few questions I want you guys to think about before we even go further in this video. Number 1, can you shield all final smashes? What I mean by that is all final smashes' abilities to be able to block without losing your guard completely. Can you block them all? Can some not go through your shield and fade you? Mario, for a clean-cut example, this is the best one. Mario may not have the best final smash, but he does do multi-hits on your shield. Therefore, it could drain down your shield, holding it too long, thus creating it to where it breaks, and now you're putting the unfair and advantage to where you can't move and block around. So either way, you either block as much as you can and take damage, or hold it off and take all the damage and not get your shield broken. This is all in theory, by the way. Number 2, does all final smashes have one-hit KO potential at low percents like Marth and Lucina? Marth and Lucina, even in the Smash Ultimate Direct we just got on August 8th, shown that this man can run the fade at the lowest of percents. He can one-hit KO you at 20%. And there's barely even none of the characters that could do that. Bayonetta barely could do that. And you know how OD she is. And a lot of people complain about her in the competitive scene in Smash 4. Bringing this over to Smash Ultimate is going to be more scary if a lot more characters have one-hit KO potential like moves. So keep that in mind. The final one is, will all final smashes be balanced? Will some be better? Will some get upgrades to meet the parameters of others? Will some have more likely chances of getting or being executed and hitting you? Will they be all able to be blocked and dodged? Which, in my honest opinion, I don't believe that will be possible. With some of the ones that hit the full screen, there's no way you are dodging Jigglypuff's final smash all the way unless you can fly or float in the air. It is impossible unless you learn how to fight on the edge and play really good off-stage game until that final smash is over. And regardless, Jigglypuff's final smash will push you off. Just giving you an example. So, fighting a lot of final smashes so far, they're going to take you off the stage. It is going to be like, why? And then there's some final smashes that give the character invincibility and they have transformations, making them where they can do faster, hit harder, and have more knockback on their moves. Prime example I'm thinking of is possibly Yoshi. Yoshi final smash is amazing, hard to control it sometimes, but the fact that he could keep throwing fireballs at you and hit you and run until you make you lose damage, that is something that a lot of people need to take into account as well. This is all opinionated, by the way, may not be factual. If you feel like you can rebuttal this, talk to me down below. We're going to be civilized in the comments. Alright, so just keep that in mind. Those are my 3 questions. And I will reiterate. Can you shield all final smashes? Does all final smashes have one-hit KO potential like Marth and Lucina? And will final smashes be balanced? Now that I got that out the way, I want to put these in your head right now before I go into the 2 things that I think that is a positive and somewhat of a negative. Number 1, the most positive case for the final smash meter I've seen and heard from various people via YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, whatever you want to talk about, here it goes. Final smashes need to be built up through damage and comboing, so just because your character has a one-shot final smash, he and she's not going to be able to use it if the skill difference between the player is big enough. Yeah, that is true to a certain extent. What I mean by that is some final smashes in Smash Bros. Period have ridiculously humongous hitboxes and also some actually pulled you in. If Kirby still had his same Final Smash from via Brawl days, I swear to God, I would be so mad playing with this song, because Kirby's Final Smash, people would just come not even near you, and they would just hit B. Now you all inside a soup, looking like turtle soup and stuff like that. Like, I'm okay. I don't want to deal with that. Even other Final Smashes have ridiculous hitboxes, and some go through stages, some go through around, and some can hit you off anywhere. Some are just not easily to be able to avoid. Even Ness got to upgrade to his Final Smash in Smash Ultimate, where it just goes out forward and it's not as useless now. So it's going to be really impossible to dodge Ness's Final Smash in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. He's going to be a really scary one to get some free, quick, and cool damage off of to even up games in Smash Ultimate. So you can say that, yes. However, all Final Smashes are not avoidable in that aspect. Even if you're a skilled player, playing with Final Smash is going to be really hard because they're used to make a comeback. They're used to help you get that upper hand. It's just built that way, and that's a mechanic. That's how it's always been since before Smash Ultimate, and even for about over 10 plus years now. They've been a staple to the franchise to work that way. Even if they do have weaker Final Smashes, I don't really see them changing the hitboxes of them per se that too much for all the characters, and also making it to where you won't get caught if you're a skilled player. There would be a really cool mechanic, a comeback mechanic. It's just like how Rage in other fighting games work, or how Tekken, you get Rage, you get more hits, damage, and all that. You get the whole gist of where I'm going with this. So yeah, it's a positive, but also I got a rebuttal for it. Now, for the number 2 thing is people are comparing Final Smashes to traditional fighting game supers. Now here's my big issue with this, and I'm going to come out and say it. Supers in fighting games are not the same as Final Smashes in the Super Smash Bros. Franchise. Hear me out. I'm going to use 3 games for example. I'm going to use Dragon Ball FighterZ, I'm going to use Super Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition, and I'm going to use my personal favorite right now, is BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, because they have one-hit KO moves. Now, in those fighting games, you can block and maneuver and get around completely almost every special move. Even command grabs in those games, command grab supers, you don't get close to them, or you just jump and they won't get you. Some just duck and they won't get you. They're built that way where it's easy to avoid, and also in those traditional fighting games, you can block them and not potentially lose your shield. Prime example, in Street Fighter 5, somebody could throw out a EX Mega Hadouken Super Critical Art move, and you can block the whole thing and only take some chip damage, but not actually lose your health, meaning that your health can grow back in those fighting games. How I brought up the statement earlier in Smash Bros. With Mario and other characters that have multi-hitting, guard-damaging moves, it can make your shield really weak, and if you hold it on too long, pop! That's a GG. Now you stuck in a stun state, and they could kill you with probably a forward smash at that point. In most situations, you get a shield break, and you could kill them or rack up at least 30 to 50 plus damage easily in Smash. I've even saw it recently at Super Smash Con. You may not kill, however, you could still put yourself in a higher state of winning. And that's something that a lot of people don't want to realize. In other games, and prime example, Dragon Ball FighterZ, people could throw out a super, however, there's a mechanic in the game where you can snap vanish behind them, teleport behind them, and kick them out of their super animation. It's just that simple, and it's just balanced that way for that game. Now, for BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, it's like, yeah, but they got one-hit KO moves. How can you be okay with one-hit KO moves and BlazBlue, but get mad at Martha and Lucina in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Here's the thing about BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle skill gap. BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle has it to where it's really hard to land an Astral online. Like, yeah, online even, you could cheese it out. However, you need a certain amount of parameters and requirements in order to even get the Astral ability to do it in the first place. You don't just get it by either losing and getting your final smash move, or either gaining it by comboing them and building up the meter. And here, you have to learn how to manage your meter, get 9 things of meter in BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, and then have to be able to have that hard and strict execution forward in that game. And it's really hard to do it online unless you find a unique and creative way to combo into it. compared to Smash, I'm not saying that is not a skill gap, a skill worthy game. Don't hit me with that. I ain't trying to say Smash ain't got no skill into it, because Smash is a heavy focus on mind games, and that's a whole other discussion for another day. However, I will come out and say that with Smash Ultimate, that Final Smashes is literally one of the easiest moves to execute. You just hit neutral B and bam, you catch them. Most of the times you're going to hit the person. The only time you really miss is if you really don't know how the properties of that character's Final Smash really works. That being said, this is my whole rebuttal and thoughts on a Final Smash meter. Should it be banned or should it be legal? I'm going to come out and say that for right now, we could test it out, see how it's going to work. But in the future, when we get DLC and things get wacky again, I just don't want another Bayonetta situation to happen and just be like the new Bayonetta hatred and stuff for the game. I'd rather just turn it off and just have just basic Smash gameplay. Because playing it without that idea or concept is just godlike to me. It always has been. And I feel like Smash needs to learn how to evolve on the gameplay standpoint of things before implementing new types of tools and gameplay mechanics to it. Even if it will make the game fun, in certain aspects, it's going to kill and make a lot of people very frustrated. There's always going to be somebody that won't like it. I don't care. However, I do believe that it should not be turned on, since how Final Smashes do work in Smash, in my personal opinion. So if you don't like my opinion, comment down below. Tell me how you guys feel. We could debate it. We could talk about it. And that being said, your boy is out. Comment, rate. Don't even do all that. Just hit the video. Like the video for your boy. And subscribe if you like more anime and fighting game related content on this channel. That's what I do here. You're going to get all of that and a little bit more, because I like Nintendo as well. So this channel got the whole shebang for whatever you may need. And remember, you guys are golden, and that is raw. Squalla!